Hello, it's another late night and it's, 20 past 11 and it's a late video because I've just got in from working at my late mother's house. Went down there and I've been working on the garden, which was like a jungle, and so a lot of the stuff that I've been cutting away and drying it out, stuck it in a little incinerator. So I've been burning, which is why I'm probably looking a bit grubby. Need to go and have a shower, but first of all, I really wanted to have a smoke of my pipe because I took this down to the house with me, along with some Danish black V Flake, which is V for vanilla, but obviously we're not allowed to mention flavours anymore because children might think it's cool to smoke. Plan to make this, I believe, if I remember right, and it's made in, I think it's Berlin, or was at the time I bought this. So it's a nice aromatic vanilla flake, and I think I've broke the flake up and put it in the jar, broken up, rather than left it in the flake form. And I've got my Ben Wade harlequin poker, which is a big poker. Really, I wanted to show you this in the daylight because the light in here doesn't do it justice at all. It really looks great in the daylight, especially that nice pearlescent blue. The red side that's rusticated pops, and the green looks like, at the moment it looks somewhere between bluey grey and green, but in good light it's dark green. As I say, nice little stamp on there, Ben Wade harlequin, and the pearlescent really shines. So I've already packed this. As I say, I was going to come in and have a shower, but I wanted to smoke and I thought I'd do this video while I'm here. One thing I've noticed with Ben Wade pipes, at least with all the ones I've got, is that they don't really do dainty with the stems. The stems are normally quite chunky, and all the ones I've ever had are what they call it, a fishtail, and they're quite chunky when you grip them in your teeth. You know, some of the other pipes feel more flimsy. Quite a nice room note, I'm told, after I've been smoking this. I took some snuff to my mum's as well, but again, just didn't have the time to use it because I was working flat out. But I got a nice little bag of some Indian curry snuff. Sorry, did you get that? Indian curry snuff. I really need to get some more of these snuffs because Really enjoy them. Quite a sandy coloured, again the light's not going to help here, very sandy coloured, almost a little bit like anemic snuff, although comparing it to something like Samuel Garwith, it's about the same in darkness but much moister. But a lot of the snuffs by these Indian snuffs are not only darker in colour than this, but it doesn't smell of curry, but it does have a lot of joss-stick type of, like an incense type of snuff. Well, I better have something to quench my thirst. I've got some wheat beer, which is a good thirst quencher. And if you've seen any of my other videos where I mention wheat beer, it is one of my favourites. And this one is try and pronounce this right, franziskaner. And I guess that's a Franciscan monk on there, franziskaner. A nice glass to go with it. And I've got a feeling that one bottle isn't going to be a pint, so I've got another one on standby in case of emergencies. I don't use this poker often enough. Comes out whenever the feeling takes me, and I don't think it's really properly broken in yet. That's settled. It might be just right. Perhaps it's a little bit short, but I can live with that. Well, this is definitely a very pleasant smoke. Although I am chugging on it a bit hard. I'm frightened that it'll go out with me talking while I'm smoking, and I'm not keeping a nice, gentle, steady rhythm. Normally when I sit in the garden and smoke a pipe, I take it very, very slow and meditatively, if that's a word. More like but that would make for a long and very quiet video. With the wheat beers, a lot of them are bottle conditioned. I don't know if this one is, but I always like to just give the sediment a little swirl and add it at the end, and it does look, yeah, that looks pretty cloudy. And this is what I expect from a nice wheat beer, is that I would describe it as a cloudy, sort of peachy amber colour. And I'll certainly enjoy my shower a lot more after some liquid refreshment and a smoke. Although, I'll tell you something a bit funny, strange, not funny, ha. When I brushed my teeth this morning, I used some of my wife's toothpaste, which is a famous one for people who have sensitive teeth. Normally my teeth aren't sensitive, but I just picked it up rather than look for my toothpaste. And since I've used a sensitive toothpaste, my teeth have gone really sensitive, which is exactly the opposite effect that's supposed to happen. So as I'm drinking this, it's a little bit, ooh. Ow. But it's worth it. So, I hope everybody's keeping well. I hope you're having a good time and coping with the current climate. Today has had some fantastic weather here. I promised a barbecue yesterday to my family, and well, I didn't promise, but I said I'd do a barbecue yesterday, and then ran out of time because I was working in the garage. So I promised that I'd do it today. So we had an early dinner, which was jerk chicken barbecued, and so I sort of did that and then went straight to working at my mum's. So it's been a full-on day for me. Full on. So this is my first real downtime, unless you count the 2 10-minute breaks I took at my mum's while I made a cup of coffee. But apart from that, this is my rest and relaxation. So I have to make the most of it, you know. Good tobacco, good beer, essential for your mental health. I hope this wears off. Now, black vanilla. I don't get a lot of vanilla from it, though it is a really pleasant smoke, I have to say, but probably doesn't help having a sort of spicy, incensey sort of snuff, but I never really thought of this as a vanilla aromatic anyway. Just a really pleasant smoke. But if they say it's vanilla, I'll believe that's what the topping is. So anyway, we've reached the magic 15.5 minutes. So I'd better finish off this in peace and quiet and see what I can get out of the flavour and finish off the rest of this. I better put the other bottle back in the fridge because I'll be enjoying that another day, I think. And then get ready for my shower and then bed. So, good night, sweet dreams, wherever you are.